Wagwan, I think everything is in sync. Wagwan, everybody. Hi, how are you? This is the bad guy Josh, bringing you bad things as usual. And the first bad thing I'm gonna bring is the unboxing of this bad boy, which is the Starlink thingy. And I don't really think it's been unboxed in Zambia before. So, for all you rich boys out there who wanna get your girlfriends a Starlink for their birthdays, this is the unboxing of it. We're gonna start out with the 150-meter cable, which is unknown. Apparently, there's no specific name for it, but it is what it is. And then we have the adapter for the Ethernet, because the router for the Starlink doesn't really have a jack, so you have to come with that, which is this little thingy. And you have the big box, the big boy, which is the dish and the router itself. Let's unpack it. Don't you dare judge me about the background. Anyway, as we open up the box, we're gonna see the stand of the Starlink, that bad boy over there, and the thing in the box, the dish, is the actual Starlink. That's the thing that connects with the stars, and the cable is attached to, that's the original cable, but we bought an extra one, which is the extension of this 150 meter cable, which yeah. And that right there is the router. That slick looking thing. As you can see over there, there is no Ethernet port in it. That's why we needed the Ethernet adapter, which is that cable, which is connected to another bit. So you just put it in, make sure you're putting it in the right place, because the tips are very sensitive. So make sure once you put it in, it's set properly, and make sure that, again, that every single time you're connecting these cables, that there's no dust, no grass, no anything, no particles inside of it. And so I'm gonna get the power cable, in which we're gonna then connect to the router, supply with power. And I know as a country we're going through a pretty wild state with electricity. Who to blame? I don't know. The weather's really messing us up. So we're just gonna connect the router to power, so that our phones could connect to Starlink. Because we don't connect our phones to the dish, we connect our phones to the router. So we're just gonna put it in properly, softly, and basically, you put this bad boy up in an open area, on your roof, on the ground. I don't know where you're going to put it. And then it's going to automatically recalibrate itself to face a direction which we can properly connect. So it's going to look for a signal to connect with any of the satellites out there that Elon Musk has flung out into space. Okay, all right. So this is a bad boy. This is the dish. So basically, this bad guy, one of the pros and cons about this is that if there are obstructions, for example, like this tree, that might be an issue, especially if you live in an area that has a lot of buildings. But then if it's in an open space like there, you're pretty perfect. Or if you put it up on a roof there, it's gonna be pretty good also. So basically, this bad boy communicates with the little satellites up there, and they all talk to each other and send information to this guy, right? Then from this guy, it travels all the way now to this Dead Sea area. You see, have you seen this Dead Sea area now? Over here, this is the router actually. So on the router bit, and now that connects to our phones, and that's how we get our internet. So basically, that's how Starlink works. It's all about the freaking connecting the stars, linking them up in a chain. I think I'll put a diagram. If I don't, then I'm being bored. I'm being useless. But they connect with the stars up there, connects into that connects to that router, and then that connects to our phone. And that's how Starlink works. Thank you for watching this beautiful video. At the end of the day, this is actually pretty expensive. It really just costs $100 and deliver. Don't forget, $100 and deliver if you live in Zambia, especially with this amazing economy. But yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed the video. Hopefully you've learned something pretty good. Again, like I said, to buy it, $100 and deliver. I think I'll put the actual price on the screen. And if this video does very well, by that, if it gets just one view, one like, I'll make another one of something way more interesting with a good friend of mine, but he's invisible. Have a good